I tried Carbon. The question is, should you? The Carbon is an ARPG inspired by cyberpunk and Last Epoch and many other ARPGs that really influenced the game. And what I heard and what I read, this is a game that is developed by devs that really spent a long time to developing other ARPGs in the market, but they have not been satisfied or have they seen the opportunity to produce an ARPG that is set in the something like, sci-fi universe, to a little bit of that, because a lot of ARPGs that are on the market are really like fantasy based, but there is not many of those that would really be good and be on the sci-fi thing that you are using rifles and shotguns and all kind of that stuff. So it's kind of interesting to see. Years ago I played a similar game to this, and it's named Ascent, that you can play with co-op with other people, and it was released exactly after the cyberpunk was released. And I was thinking to myself, oh, this is kind of cool. I enjoy the setting that you are in the cities, and there are junkies and there are all kind of that kind of things, right? And you are going through there are thugs and stuff, and yeah, and this is kind of scratching the itch, right, for these kind of like different approaches for ARPGs. So in this game you are at least in this playtest, you are thrown inside the base, and you have only one quest, and that's get out of there. So you will be shooting a lot of enemies on the path. You will be looting. There is quite a lot of loot. Like to my first impressions for the game, I think it's a little bit too it's a little bit too much. Maybe I never thought that I will say this in an RPG, but as a playtest, I think they wanted to throw at you a lot of things, but because your inventory is just such a small that you can't really pick up everything. But I guess that's how it goes, right? Normally. So you are getting through a bunch of loots. You have your armor, you have your helmet, but you have also modifications for your spine, and you have weapons. You have melee weapons. You have ranged weapons. There were several that I tried. There is a shotgun. There is a sword, and there is also, for example, railgun, and all kind of those things have their own skills attached to the weapon, and you can take this skill and use it on your bar, but also you can find it as a manuscript, and then you will insert it in your in your being, and you are able to develop the skill the similar as Last Epoch goes. So every skill got its own skill tree that you can develop like passively the things that the weapon is doing, so you can increase the attack speed of that skill, or you can add more bullets. For example, on the shotgun I use the metal volley, which is like the spread normal shooting style of the shotgun, and you are adding more projectiles to it. You are increasing the attack speed of the skill and all other things. And for that reason, because you will find a weapon that will have, for example, multiple of those attacks, and you can have like different attacks, and you will invest points into this and enhance those skills. What I saw, but I don't actually know what it's doing, is that in actual skill there is a big spot, as you can see, that you can insert something that will that there is written that will change how the skill works. So I can say or see that there will be some item that you will insert in those spots in the skill, and it will just add like absolutely like different behaviors. So for example, it will home the shots, or maybe something like that, or who knows what will happen with that. So, and there is also a progression of your character, so there is a passive tree for that. And yeah, the game is super cool. I think it needs a little bit of polish right here and there, but the first impression, like the feedback from the weapons when you shoot enemy, and it will just those shots impact, is really cool, and I enjoy that. And when you reach the last set, that there is a wave-based event that people are just pouring onto you, and you're just shooting down all of them, and it's satisfying as hell when there is a lot of enemies on the map and you have the shotgun and you're just going through them. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, I am certainly keeping this one on the wish list. You can do the same, and maybe we'll see the game again in the future. So yeah, that will do it. If you want to see the whole hour that I played the game from the beginning to the end of the playtest, you can click on the video on the left side, or you can check the different game on the right side. That will do it for today. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Bye.